Alright, so I'm back at it. The socket size, whatever, inverted Torx, it is a E10. And I kind of broke that off a little bit. You can see I got my little extension. Kind of have to use a little bit of muscle to get it off, but that should be good to come off. So I'm just going to take this off, and hopefully this here it is. And you can actually see it right here on the side. I didn't see that, but there's like a little channel there, and you'll see it come out. But let's see. Still does not want to come out, so. Oh, it's coming out a little bit. Hang on. You can see it teeter-tottering in there. Let me move some wiring out the way. Oh yeah, it's coming down. So you can see this whole thing is moving, but what am I stuck on? Is it this? Maybe I should just take this whole bracket out and be done with it, because I probably should have actually. I probably should have took this off and let it go from there, because it looks like it's just stuck on here. But I have my bolt out already. But you know what? I'm just gonna take this out and then I guess let it drop. All right, so I think I got it free, even though I already loosened or took this bolt out. This does not want to come out. I think it has like one of those spacers you can probably hit out, or I forget what they're called, but yeah. So anyways, I just took out the bolt here that holds this bracket on, and now this whole thing moves. So it exposes that. This wire, gotta be really careful, because yeah, it's all gunky too. So AC compressor looks to be out the way, and yeah, this is disgusting. Oh dear Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take off here. So I didn't realize there's still some more harness there. So another ground. I'll have to label that, and then make sure this stays up. I think that's it, honestly. I'm not gonna keep saying that, because I kept saying that and look what happened. But yeah, look at all this gunk. This is it's pretty gnarly. I can't wait to get this out and clean it. And just so you know, that ground cable, that is a 12mm bolt. So honestly, like, the hardest thing that it feels like doing this is pulling out this freaking harness, because it's really nerve-wracking. I don't want to mess up any of the wires. That's kind of cool. It has Japan writing, or Japanese writing. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous of that. Like, that's like my biggest fear is something with wiring, because it is not fun dealing with wiring. I mean, it's just not. You guys know. The second thing so far that's been kind of hard for me is the coolant lines. And obviously I'm just moving this harness to fold it over so I can look and see what's going on over there, and have access right here to just take this coolant line off, and then get access to the fuel line. And I think after that I should be good. But let me pull this out. I'm trying to be real careful, and yeah. Okay, so while I'm doing this, I'm just like kind of going back and forth. I'm kind of scared now, because it's like, well, how's this gonna be when I put this back in the car? All right, it's out. Took forever to get that out, man. Jeez. All right, so cool thing you could do to get this damn hose off: grab one of these, put it on this clamp, make sure you move this other clamp off, and then you can get like a set of bent, you know, those pliers, put it on this end, and then you could just twist with both going through, you know what I mean? And you will get it off. You can see I kind of bent the freaking hose, or the freaking pipe, but that's what. Okay, so I'm gonna take out the front bumper, because when I put the hoist to it, it kind of touches a little bit, and I don't want to really scuff or damage the bumper any more than what it is. So in order to do that, you gotta take the headlights out. Obviously, I'd rather take the headlights out anyways because I don't want it to damage if something happens. To take out the headlights, it's a pain in the butt. I have happened to take them out maybe 2 or 3 times now, and right now was like the easiest way I got it. So there's going to be 2 bolts. You can see where it mounts inside here, and you can see all my scratch marks from trying to fit this damn thing in there. You want to take those nuts off, or the bolts off in the back, because back of the headlight it's threaded, or it's a stud, and then you have a bolt that goes up here. So when you take that off, it's kind of like a little puzzle. You have to like wiggle your way out. Start with this end first, and you'll see how it pops off around the front bumper. It can pop out, and then you can try to work your way out, but you got to go back and forth to actually get it out. And it's not gonna lie, it's kind of a pain in the butt to do that, so you're gonna be there for a little bit. But yeah, so that's gonna come out. After that, I gotta take the hood off. And then I did pick up some hooks. I don't have my shackles anymore because someone stole that from me, but it's not a big deal. But after that, I should be ready to pull this damn engine finally. So here we go. Okay, so to take off the front bumper, I've only taken it off once in the 10 years I've had this car, and I know it's a big pain in the butt. You don't want to tug on it once you get, you know, the other bolts off. There's this stud that comes out from here, and it connects to the fender. You got to get to it, and the only way you can get to it is underneath this fender liner. And you might probably be easier to take off the fender liner because it is kind of a pain in the ass to move it around, but you can see where the bumper's kind of hanging on by that. So yeah, that's kind of how you take the front bumper off. It's a big pain in the ass to get it off. I think the rest is going to be pretty much already opened. I don't remember where else I gotta go. I don't think I have to take that stud off. I might have to take, I don't remember if I have to take that off. No. All right, let me go through this again because it's a real big pain in the butt. Hang on. All right, so I ended up taking out the bolts, or I'm sorry, the screws right here, and then expose all of this. Well, I was able to push back the fender liner, and there it is right there. Still mind the annoying ass dogs. And then there's that stupid nut that I was talking about. So as soon as you drop that nut, or you take off that nut right there, the fenders, or the front bumper is gonna drop. So I'm gonna run the other side and start taking apart all that stuff, and then I'll start going, wow, this is just a pain in the butt. What I'm kind of happy about is, I know this is gonna sound stupid, since the car is gonna be down, I actually get to clean this. So I'm actually gonna thoroughly clean this now, and then, you know, put that stuff to make it look black, like all black again. So yeah, a lot of work, guys, a lot of work. And of course, I always forget some other things. Gotta take these off too. Alright, so the last thing you gotta do is pretty much take off this bottom little retainers that go on the bottom of the bumper here. I had a clip puller tool. Unfortunately, I don't have it anymore. I don't know what happened to it. I'll probably just order another one. It's not a big deal. But you can see, hold on real quick. Let me turn Pandora off here before I get in trouble with YouTube. But you can see, let's see if you guys can see the clip. It pulls up and then it comes out. So I'm probably gonna order new ones from Toyota because those are pretty old and brittle. And yeah, so how I'm getting them out, if you're like me and you don't have your damn tools, so all I'm doing is getting needle nose pliers, and I have like a little pry bar. So I pull it down, I'm just pulling, you know, I'm pushing that, push it down on it, and it pulls it out. And I'll demonstrate that. Let's see. So I'll do it to this one right here. Hopefully, see if you guys can see that. Hopefully. All right. So pretty much just getting it in there and just prying it down a little bit like that, and it came out. There's that. That's the top part, and then to get this part out, it's easy. Gotta be careful, you don't want to scratch it. And I'm not scratching it. I'm doing my best not to scratch the lip or little grill part. I didn't scratch that right now, thank God. But you just want to wiggle your way in there. And yeah, that's pretty much how you get it out. I'm not gonna bore you by doing the other ones, but once you do that, the bumper should come off. It's already like really loose. So yeah. Okay, so the front bumper should come off now. Yep. So one thing I forgot, turn signals. Make sure you unplug it. Or at least take the bulbs out. I should have did that. Took forever, but yeah, it's out. So something I gotta address on this. Oh, what the hell happened here? Well, that looks like it's paint missing or something. Damn it. Oh well, it's all right. A lot of stuff's gotta get fixed on this front bumper anyways. But if you guys, well, I'll show you guys later. It's not important right now. But there it is. So front bumper's off. The next thing I gotta do is probably, I don't know if I should take out the front crash bar, because I mean it might make more room for me to get the engine out, so I can fit the hoist in there, and then we'll see if that yeah, I think I should be all right for now. So I'll probably just leave it like this and then just go from there. All right, so I took the big jacks down or out, so I lowered it. I put some nail polish where the hinges are, where the hood mounts, that way I know where to mount the hood back up. And then now the last thing I'm going to do is unbolt the actual motor mounts. Well, actually, once I take the hood off, I'm going to get my chains over here and get them hooked up, and then start going from there. But yeah, let me do that first, and I guess I'll film what I do. To help hold it up, so that way I could slide this hood off, so it's a little bit easier for me just to pick up and do that. And yeah, so the bolts that are on there, they're actually 12 millimeter, so yeah. Let's see if I can get this. I'm gonna be careful not to hit the fender either, because. All right, hood's off. Try my best not to hit the fender. I mean, I don't want to scratch the paint on this, so now I gotta get the figure something out. Hang on. All right, I got the 2 bottom motor mount bolts off. Let's see if I can get this up now. I might have to drop the car lower. But let's see. Wiggle test. I might take this off. Only because of it's kind of hidden right here. I don't want to mess it up, but it's not hitting as much. But let me see.
I want to go outside. I'm hot. I'm hot.
Yeah, it is hot.
Yeah, I need to go.
All right, engine's officially lifted out. This goes with it. This also goes with it. Oh, I forgot something right here. I'm just gonna cut this. It's a vacuum line. I don't need it. It's just it is grabbing though, so I gotta cut that real quick. There. Alright, I got another cable that's on the actual firewall. Oh, no, that's gone. That's off. Looks like it was connected. It's not. Okay, I look like I'm free on this side. It looks like I'm free on this side. Might be free on that side. And then that looks like I'm free here. Alright, it looks good. Pull that out the way. Let me see if I can lift this up now. Really watching for anything that's gonna get caught. For example, freaking you know what? I gotta drop it down. This chain is plug is not on it correctly, so just drop this down a little bit. Yeah. All right, so that hook over there wasn't really centered all the way, so I thought I was kind of like getting a little upset there, but you can see I was trying to remove this I was trying to remove the cat because it was kind of like scraping against the bottom, but I couldn't get the other bolts, so I was like, ah, screw it. But yeah, so here it's towards the last part now, and that's the cat scraping. And I'm just trying to make sure I don't fuck anything up here, because a lot of stuff can go wrong right now. All right, so let me see what happens when I keep doing this now. Alright. Now. Pan's gonna hit. I just figured something real quick. Don't want any mistakes happening. Pull this out. Real careful. Oh. Fucking cat. And that's what I was scared of happening. There you go. Oops. Engine's out. And man, that's a freaking stressful ass thing to do. But I'm kind of upset. I scratched right here. That seems to be the only thing I kind of fucked up, but it's okay. Everything else is good. Let me go and take this to the back now, and I should be good. I'm gonna lower it though, because it's kind of scary with it being this high. So before I keep talking, let me just hope it's still recording. I think it is. Yeah. Let me just drop this down a little bit. Stop it there. And I kind of already fucked up because kind of already messed up because all my tools are here and the car's right here and it's up in the air. But yeah, so there you have it. Let me pause this and get my stand ready and all that stuff, because I need to get this thing out or over there. All right, here it is. I don't know if I showed it, but whatever. Obviously I told you guys I don't really have much money, so there's a lot of stuff I want to do with this. So the car might end up sitting for a lot longer, because I want to do polyurethane on the subframe and the rear subframe and all that stuff. On top of that, I don't know yet if the engine's toast, but I'll figure that out shortly. And then yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I don't have money for, so we'll see.